How we doing, team? My name is Trifunctional, and today I'm going to show you everything you need to know about taming a Vrock in Dark and Light. Now, first of all, I just want to address a few things. If you've been following the Dark and Light series on the channel, you might notice that a few things look a little bit different. First of all, I have a different character. This is the Functress. I was playing as the Funk, a male character previously, and our base looks different. All of the wood structure is all gone. We've just got this straw structure behind me. Now, the reason is because we were playing on a unofficial server that just happened to disappear randomly. So, unfortunately, we had to begin again on a different unofficial server. Now, Great White, Easy Kill here, and I are looking into potentially getting our own server going so that we don't have to worry about that happening again. That is still in the works, though, so it may be happening in the near future here. Now, you may notice that I have a new tame here. I've been doing work as far as getting things going on this server. This tame I have here is Vrock Taming. Vrock Taming is level 125, or actually level 126? No, 125. And I was a level 100 before I tamed Vrock Taming up. It would have been a much higher level, although a griffin came over and decided to munch on it a little bit, and it dropped its taming effectiveness by about half. So I'm guessing it would have been around level 150 had that griffin not come over and taken a few bites out of it, which is unfortunate, but it's still a very good tame. My first flying tame in Dark and Light. And now, as far as taming up a Vrock, the Vrock is probably going to be the first flying tame that you get in this game. It is definitely the first flying tame saddle that you have available to you at level 20. Now, once you are level 20, I recommend, if you haven't unlocked the Vrock saddle tier in your riding skill, I recommend crafting up saddles of the tiers that you have unlocked until you do unlock the Vrock saddle tier. I believe it is rank 4 in the riding skill tree, and that is the fastest way that I've found to unlock the riding tree, is to just craft up as many saddles as you can. Now, as far as the items that you're going to need for the actual taming process, you're going to need stone hook arrows or iron hook arrows. Now, iron hook arrows are pretty expensive in this game, so we're going to go ahead and use stone hook arrows today, and that's what I would recommend using. And you're also going to need a feeding trough, which is very easy to make up, and then you're going to also need some rotten meat, some regular raw meat, or you could go with carnivore feed if you can afford it, if you've gotten farming going. We're going to go ahead and use spoiled or rotten meat for this tame because it's very easy to make. You just take your raw meat, you just shift and click and drag all of the raw meat into stacks of 1 in your inventory, and then it'll all spoil at the same time, and very easy way to get a bunch of spoiled meat in this game, and that will result in a higher taming effectiveness for the Vrock, because it does prefer the spoiled meat over the raw meat. And it's obviously a much cheaper option than going with the carnivore feed. So I'm going to go ahead and find a candidate to tame up today as far as the Vrock tame that we're going to go with, and then I will go ahead and bring you back. Alright, team, so I found a good candidate, another level 100 Vrock, and so this is going to be a good one. Hopefully we'll be able to actually tame it up without it getting hit by a griffin and losing that taming effectiveness. And, of course, it's flying away. So we're going to go ahead and get back on Vrock Taming. and basically just follow it around until it lands again. Oh, now I don't know which one is which. uh, Now, the other thing that I recommend having with you is not only the stone hook arrows, but also the regular stone arrows. Because wherever you're catching a, or taming a Vrock, oh, that was the wrong one. Likely, there's going to be a lot of griffins around as well. They tend to hang out in these same areas. And so you're going to want to have regular stone arrows on you as well so that you can take down griffins if they start attacking your tame. Because not only do you not want your tame to die, you also don't want it to get hit at all and be losing that taming effectiveness. So basically what we're going to do here is we're going to hit it with plenty of these stone hook arrows, and then we're going to get far enough away that it breaks the lines, because that's when it gets the constitution on there is... Alright, that level 36 is bugging me. So they seem to have added a group mechanism, a group fighting mechanism for the Vrocks. So when you start taming one, any other ones in the area tend to get involved in the fight. And I might die. Alright, Vrock Samson, save me. Alright, so I'm going to heal up real quick, and then we'll be back and we'll try this again. And team, we're back because I was just watching the Vrock as it was stretching out the lines that we had put into it. And it actually, we had put enough arrows into it that it actually ended up passing out. So that actually worked out quite well. Now we are very low on health, so, and all of our armor broke. But not a problem as long as we don't get attacked by any griffins in the area. So, and there's that level 36. It doesn't appear that it's angry at us anymore, so that's good news. So let's go ahead and throw down our feeding trough. And let's grab out our rotten meat from Vrock Samson here. I'm also going to grab out some regular meat to put in as well, just in case we don't have enough rotten meat here. Now, it'll eat the rotten meat first because that is its preferred food. And on this particular server that I'm on, the taming rates are increased. I think they're times 4. So the 60-some, I think there was like 68 or something rotten meat that I put in there should be plenty. But you're going to want to make sure that you have enough to tame up your Vrock in one setting, because it'll lose its taming effectiveness if you have to go out and find more food after you've already got the taming process started. Yeah, you see, with the increased rates on this server, we're already about a third of the way done. So this won't take long at all. While we are waiting, let's go ahead and get our armor repaired here. And we might need some hide and fur that we have hanging out here on Vrock Samson. Alright, so we got some gloves. Let's go ahead and get some breastplate and pants and helmet and boots all repaired up here. Now, as lovely as Functress looks running around without armor, we need that armor protection. Alright, so there we go. So we got that all repaired up there. And yeah, so we're just about tamed up here, about halfway done. We've got plenty of food in the taming trough, so we'll go ahead and just do a quick cut. Alright, so our new Vrock has tamed up at a level 142, very nice. The taming effectiveness did not go down, or the wildness rather, did not go down at all because I didn't have any problems with griffins, which was very lucky. So I went ahead and already made up a saddle for the new Vrock. Now, to make up a Vrock saddle, you're just going to need 65 hide, or excuse me, 15 hide, 65 fur, and 40 twine. And the most expensive material there is probably the fur. The best ways that I've found to get fur is you can either tame a sheep and then have it craft fur by feeding it grass. It takes about 5 grass per fur, doing it that way. Or you can just kill sheep and griffins or the bramble hoppers and just harvest them with your throwing knives. And that'll give you plenty of fur fairly quickly, probably faster than crafting it in a sheep's inventory because it does craft up very slow. So after you've got your Vrock tamed up and the saddle made, the only other thing to do is to clean up your feeding trough. Just go ahead and take the items out of it and demolish the feeding trough. That way you're not polluting the grounds in your server. You can keep everything looking nice. But I hope you enjoyed the video. Thank you so much for watching. If you did enjoy it, I would appreciate you hitting that thumbs up button for me. If you're new and you haven't already and you want to see more Dark and Light content to come, hit the subscribe button down below the video. Also hit the bell notification icon so that you don't miss anything. But I hope you all have a fantastic rest of your day, and I will catch you on the flip side.